Greetings, folks. Chris here, and welcome to yet another in the Two Improper Lineup series channel agenda docket lineup. Folks, this is the CZ83. Now, folks, I have been promising myself, not out loud in front of people, but I have been promising myself that someday I am going to get the CZ83. And then for a long time, they disappeared. And I didn't see them for a while. I was looking for them on other websites. They were up there in price around like $350, getting close to $400. And then they came back into the scene, and I got this for about $300 listed in good condition. So I thought that's good enough for me. And as you can see, here it is. I also have been telling you guys about this. You've been looking forward to this, I hope, because the CZ83 is chambered in 380 automatic, which is a round that is frequently found in Walmart and other such stores. I was going to get the CZ82, but I didn't want to get another handgun chambered in 9x18 Makarov. I wanted to get one that was chambered in a round that's more commonly found. And so hence the CZ83. Now let's get a good close-up look at it. You can see that the finish is not as nice as the other surplus pistols that I've gotten, such as my Makarov or my Star Model BM. But it's in adequate condition. This is an old handgun. This has been used, and you can tell that there's holster wear, and a lot of the finish has been rubbed off or used off, but it's still in pretty okay condition, and I'm happy with the condition it's in. Just a little bummed it wasn't shinier and flashier. You guys know how I like things shiny and flashy. But again, it's in good enough condition for me. Let's get a close-up. You see it says Model 83 and Cal 9 Browning. Now, what does Cal 9 Browning mean? Cal 9 Browning means 380 ACP. But it also means, if you're German, I'll have to use my German voice, it's a 9mm Kurs. So that is the 9mm short. That's what Kurs means. And to compare that to the 9x18 Makarov, let's pull it up front here. Here is the 9x18 Makarov. Hopefully we're focusing here. And here is the 380 ACP right next to it. So you can see that the 9x18 Makarov is just a little bit chubbier. The CZ82 and the CZ83 share the same magazines, but for 9x18 Makarov it chambers 12, and for 380 ACP it chambers 13, because it's just a little bit thinner than the 9x18 Makarov. In comparing these rounds, I'll put them up here in order of potency. So you've got the 9x19, that's the 9mm Parabellum for regular 9mm handguns. And then the next potent would be the 9x18 Makarov, just a little bit chubbier than the 380 ACP, and then the 380 ACP. So that's how it goes. With 380 ACP and this thing having 13 rounds of 380 ACP, you should not consider yourself undergunned. Most people are carrying around their 380 ACP pistols in the form of a LCP or a TCP or some of those other very small 6-shot, 7-shot handguns. This is 13 rounds, so I wouldn't consider yourself undergunned if you decided to carry this handgun around. However, it is 28 ounces, so it is not a very light gun, and by no means when you consider this to be a pocket pistol. Obviously, this is a used handgun, and I'm pretty much willing to bet my life that it has been fired before. But it's still not in bad shape, and this is a 1993. And if you remember, I named my 9x18 Makarov pistol Daria after my daughter. And this one is a 1993, so I'm going to name this one Spencer after my son. And like Spencer, this thing is rugged, sleek, and handsome. It's not a bad pistol. I did not shoot it yet. This is the preliminary part. This is just the show and tell part of this video. The shooting part is going to come as we go on. So I'm very glad that I was patient and waiting to get the CZ83. I've wanted it for a long time, and it finally did come in at a less expensive price. So I'm proud of myself for my patience. I feel very good about myself. I feel good about myself. But not on public transportation, because they can stick you in the dark for that. But I feel good about myself metaphorically. And now I can't wait to shoot it. So folks, stand by here, because now we're going to go see how this thing works. I'm just itching to get this thing to the range, and away we go. Okay, folks, here I am, back from the range. Here the gun is again, unloaded at the table. And it does shoot very well. As a matter of fact, I'm happier than I was previously anticipating with the way this gun shoots. Very smooth shooting, great with the double taps, great with the follow-up shots. I gotta say that probably the 27 or 28 ounces that this handgun is what helps tame that recoil and helps you better with your follow-up shots. So that extra weight for this small handgun actually figures into the picture pretty good. I only had one malfunction with this out of 100 rounds of 380, and it was with my Remington green and white box. I shot both that and Winchester white box, and it was a double feed, so when I pulled that round out that was trying to go in behind the round that was already chambered, I noticed that that round was about 4 or 5 millimeters shorter than the rest of the rounds in the box. Now that could have been a function of it getting rammed in behind that other round that was already in the chamber, or the round could have already been like that, but aside from that one round, which I noticed is a lot shorter than the rest, had no problems. So I don't have any concerns about malfunctions with this. I would carry it, and as you can see from this sample footage here, that it is a nice, smooth shooter. Very good. So maybe if you have compromised hand strength, or you know somebody that could benefit from a tame recoil in 380, not too shabby, you know. I mean, test it out and everything first, but it works pretty good. The trigger pull is very nice. Let's bring it up here. It is a long double action trigger pull, right? So it's probably about 12 pounds, I would say, but there's no stacking. It's very smooth. There it goes, see? No stacking, very smooth. It just kind of rolls into position. And I'll tell you to keep in mind that this is not a brand new 6 Sauer, so you're not going to get brand new 6 Sauer or brand new H&K double action trigger pull with something like this. This is a surplus gun, but for its age and for its design, that is a very smooth, sweet trigger pull for double action. And single action, let's bring it up here close. It's just a little bit of pressure. There's some take up there, and then now the reset for you reset queens is right there. See that? And then nice trigger for this gun's age and design. So it was a very good shooter. This feels good in the hand ergonomically. It's very nice. You can see that all of my fingers are on the grip. With the only ergonomic hit that I would give this gun would be the magazine release. Now, a lot of people are having problems with their magazine releases because their magazine was not falling free. Mine does fall free. That is, after I use the strength of Lou Ferrigno to push on this mag release button. I mean, damn, right? But then here it came. But I had to push very hard. So I've got to say that quick mag changes with this thing, that Glock flick that people do, that ain't going to happen with this thing. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say that most people that use this gun aren't going to worry about doing the quick mag change flip, but it's a good enough gun. The only other thing that I'm going to do with this, perhaps ergonomically, is I'm going to put some Talon grip tape here on the back, because you can see this is very smooth, and then here on the front. Where you need the grip the most, it is bare and slippery, so this texturing is not too bad here on the grip. I mean, it's fine, but I'm going to put some Talon grip tape back here to place it even more securely within my grip, so that's going to happen there. Other than that, you could tell from the footage that this is a pretty smooth shooter. It's a nice shooter, especially for its price. So in the end, would I recommend getting this? Absolutely. I give this 3 thumbs up. Well, maybe 2 thumbs up, and I won't use the other thumb because I can get put in jail for that. But yeah, I give this 2 thumbs up. This is a good pistol to own. If not for the purpose of just collecting and having a CNR pistol, this is CNR eligible, but also it would be a good carry gun. I wouldn't consider it to be a pocket gun. It's a bit too heavy for that, but it would be a good concealed carry handgun. It's not that thick and it's not that big. So as you can see, it's not that big a handgun. So sure, 13 rounds of 380, you're not outgunned with 13 rounds of 380. So I would say go all the way and get it, you know. I mean, especially for the money. This is quite a good value. So, folks, if you like what we've been doing on the Two and Proper channel and you would like to see more, that is more content, more frequent content, more guns, more gear, more giveaways and things like that, then why not consider joining us on Patreon? As you know, if you're a conservative channel or if you're a gun channel, YouTube has given most of us the royal shaft, and the only way that we can continue to bring content to our viewers is actually to go through the subscriber base or contributor base kind of methods like Patreon. this seems to be the only way that we can actually get these things done. And folks, on YouTube, I have 4,600 subscribers, but on Patreon, at this current time, I have only 2 members. Yeah, no kidding. So folks, it's only $1 or $3 out of your paycheck per month. You'll never miss that. It's only $1 or $3, but every contributor helps. I would really like to be able to bring a lot more frequent content. And as you know right now, so far, I'm only doing a production a week, maybe a production every week and a half, or a production every 2 weeks. And that's simply a matter of cost. So folks, if you like what we've been doing, again, then please consider joining, and the link will be below in the description. But folks, I really appreciate every one of you who subscribe to me on YouTube. I appreciate every last one of you, every like and share. I appreciate it very much. You guys are what made the Two and Proper channel what it is so far. And we'll see if there's some way that we can continue to bring you good content in spite of YouTube's actions against the First Amendment. But I definitely appreciate you guys watching. And I'm Two and Proper. My email address is scrolling across the bottom of the screen as we speak right now. twoandproper@gmail.com. And as always, write, and I'll be happy to answer you, provided you're going to be polite about whatever it is you have to say, and if I've got the time. Thanks for watching, folks. God bless America, and keep on protecting your families, yourselves, your flag, your country, its honor, and patriotism. It is the patriotic thing to do, and it's the right thing to do.